Hi all, this is Simran Kaur. You're watching eSpotlight, a program brought to you by Golden Jubilee Centre for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar, where we invite budding and leading entrepreneurs to share their entrepreneurial journey and fill us with the spark. Today I have with me Harkaran Poparai, Mandeep Kaur Tangraji, Ms. Miley Chaudhary, Mr. Michael Westerman, Dr. Sugandh Chauhan, Mr. Vikrant Kapoor, Madam Ridhi Khanna ji, Mr. Amitesh Singh Sachdev. So, a little technical question, but what do you think are ingredients to a good business plan?
There's not a textbook good business plan. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I can tell only from myself. For me, it has been always very important if I could formulate vision, mission, and objectives. If you can put in one sentence what the mission is of your company, then you can grab the essential and you can build on the essential. The essential should fit in a good world, in a world where you want to be in, and that's what I call the vision.
But when you are an entrepreneur and you're starting a firm of your own, where do you arrange resources from? Because not everybody is going to have availability of those resources.
The first startup, when they don't have the resources, do it in something that you know is going to be a success, even if it might not create as much margins for you. But you know that it's going to be a success if you put in the right efforts into it.
So you're product of this institute.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you think the incubation center like JGCEI or Infinity is going to facilitate the growth of entrepreneurs? And what is the importance of such centers?
Well, I think this is a marvelous step, I would say. I would not say an extraordinary or outstanding. It's a marvelous step. Because you know what happens is today, with the connectivity all around us, the entire world is a global village. And people, there is a full flow of knowledge, and our young minds and our young entrepreneurs and our young students are full of ideas and creativities. Now we need somebody who can motivate those ideas or turn those ideas into concrete actions and steps. So they need mentorship, they need all those other things to happen. And when you have a center like this in the university, it gives those wings. And that is the entire concept of, I think, giving the wings to someone's ideas.
Since you mentioned clients,
Yeah.
how do you deal with the difficult ones?
You picked up the difficult ones,
Yeah.
right? So no one is that difficult, I think. But as I said earlier, you asked me one question before, people want it for free. So when you start working on one thing and people want, we need this also to be done. Can you do this in the same amount what we started with?
Yeah.
So this is a problem. I think I cannot change the art cult instantly. Like it may take time. It may take generations.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it is being introduced. Gradually it will be sorted out.
One is that if you're stressed, it just disturbs your appetite, and then you look weak and, your lifestyle changes. On the other hand, if your lifestyle is not okay, it puts you into stress, so it's like a circle.
It's a vicious circle.
It's a vicious circle. How to break it? Because, once you're into it, because it's leading to a lot of depression, I would say as well. Because when it carries on for a long period of time, your normal thinking becomes, being sad, being in that wrong mindset. That becomes normal. How to understand, how to break that cycle that this is not normal?
There's a very basic thing that first needs to be understood. I call this is a very common topic that is being discussed in my clinic on everyday basis. If the body is undernourished, it takes stress in a different way. If I talk about myself, there's Ridhi who's undernourished, there's a Ridhi who's nourished. So same kind of stress comes to both of them. The nourished Ridhi would be able to handle that stress in a different way. But the undernourished Ridhi will not be able to handle that. So if a person is taking a lot of stress, so one is a situation that is coming in front of that person.
Yeah.
I cannot change that situation for you. But what I can do for you is I can nourish you up from this to this. So the situation, okay, it's gonna take some time for that situation to take its course. But how you are absorbing that stress and what reactions you are giving for that stress, that changes.
What characteristics do you think an employee should have?
I think, yeah, there are certain set of traits that every employee needs to have when they are working for a startup. The first thing that an employee must keep in mind that you will not be just doing one job. You'll be required to do many different kinds of things that are not there in your job title. And secondly, it's important that you understand the vision and the mission of the company, what the company is trying to do. If you don't understand that, you're just on this journey where you don't know what the destination is, how the journey is going to look like. It's going to be very difficult for you to understand what's happening. It will be difficult for you to just stay there because you don't understand.
I would like you to give any message that you have in your mind to the entrepreneurs who are going to watch this interview.
आज की डेट में there is so much of content available, so much of knowledge available, overdose and overloaded of knowledge. You don't have to grab the whole knowledge. Just pick the one thing that clicks you and implement that thing. Implement that thing in your life. That will only count, because action taking and implementation is the only thing. बातों की कोई कीमत नहीं है, ओवर एक्सेस नॉलेज की कोई कीमत नहीं है.
You should stick up with your passion, and it's not just, I'm just not saying, you should also research on how much, the caliber and capacity your business, your idea has. You should research on it first, then you should start following it up.
My only suggestion to the youth is that follow your parents, follow your grandparents, and there is no fun of earning so much of money if you can't take your mother to the hospital, if you can't take care of your own village.
Enjoy what you are doing and every day of your life, and especially when you're in your business, you will be worried, and of course you will be scared, and that's a part of being an entrepreneur. But on the other side, it's the most satisfaction-giving element if you succeed in challenging your own journey. So please do it and try it, and even if you don't do it now, get some experience and try it later. All the best.
And it is my request to all the viewers to keep connected, to us. And we'll be bringing more lectures to you, more interactions with mentors and entrepreneurs from all over the world directly to you. This is Simran Kaur signing off. Thank you so much.